Okay, injury front. David Bell dislocated his hip, which is a tough injury. He's a tough kid, so we'll get him up. He'll fly home with us. Then I'll update you guys on him. Obo was getting evaluated for a head injury. I've not heard anything there. I'm proud of that football team. We were not perfect, wasn't pretty, but we fought, and we needed all three phases. Needed the offense, needed the defense, needed the special teams. That play there, Corey pinning them deep, getting a sack the next play by A. Wright was outstanding. So a lot to clean up, and we have to stay committed to getting better. That's what I just told the football team. We have to continue to get better in a bunch of different areas, and we'll work at that. But with that, I'll take any questions.
Starting with your offensive game, is this a case of whatever it takes? You went very conservative back to jumbo and all that.
Yeah, I mean, every game is whatever it takes, expletive. But yeah, we go into it, Tony, just who's available to us, what maybe gives them some conflict, those type of things.
Did Hunter get a game ball?
He was pretty darn good. I didn't give him a game ball, but I will acknowledge him tomorrow.
Kevin, it felt like you used everybody, even on that first drive. You had extra linemen and all your receivers, I think, out there. Why was that part of the plan? How nice is you got contributed?
Well, we're light on tight ends right now, so that's kind of one answer, just getting the tight ends on the field, getting the offensive line on the field in some tight end spots. But we want to be able to use all our guys. We feel strongly about the bunch of guys that we have, and the big thing for us is who's available week to week because it changes. So we're going to be without Dave. Got to pivot and go somewhere else.
So much adversity in this game, so many penalties, especially there at the end, and some of those drives, injuries, you name it. But what does this say about your team's ability to just keep fighting through it?
That's the NFL, Mary Kay. It's week to week. It's hard. It's really hard to win. You got good teams, good coaches, but we have a mindset that we're just going to try and do our part, do our job, and try and get a win. Like you mentioned, wasn't pretty. Penalties, injuries, didn't take advantage of a few opportunities there at the end of the half especially. But we'll learn from it and we'll get better.
Kevin, you expected bad weather. It turned out to be just humid was the prevailing condition.
Easy for Tony to say, sitting up in the press box.
Was that part of your game plan to possess the ball because
it's interesting. I've never gone into a game saying we got to possess the ball. Sometimes you play great offense and you end up possessing it. But, yeah, we're always trying to just move the sticks.
You were so efficient in the first half offensively, and then things slowed down. What do you think changed?
I give them credit. That's a very good defense. And then, again, it kind of goes back to not capitalizing on some opportunities. I can think of a couple plays in particular where we need to capitalize on the look, whether run or pass. We just need to be better, and that's on me.
How about Denzel? What was going on?
Yeah, has a shoulder that he was feeling a little bit. He's kind of in and out of the lineup, but he'll be okay.
When did the shoulder pop up? Because it seemed like from the jump, from the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I mean, he was on the injury report with a shoulder injury, so just felt it throughout the game.
Your thoughts on Watson's comeback?
Yeah, I'm not going to say comeback performance. That's our starting quarterback out there making plays. He's not perfect. I got mad at him at the end there, but didn't stay mad at him. He made some plays, and that's who he is. I thought his pocket movement, making plays off schedule was incredible. A couple of those throws down the field were really, really impressive, and he never blinked. That's a tough crowd that he's out there with, and we're backing up, and there's penalties, and the kid never blinked.
You're mad because you just can't throw that ball.
Yeah, he should take a sack, but I'm very, very proud of him.
Knowing what you know of him over these past few years, did you have every reason to believe that he was just going to come out here and fight and battle through the adversity of his week?
Yeah, yes, and I thought and we talked about this last week, Mary Kay, but I thought he handled the week. I thought he made sure he was prepared for his football team.
And Kevin, with Miles, was the foot bugging him a little bit because he seemed like he was in and out? Maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. It was also hot, so we had to rotate the guys in there.
How about at times you're down to your third and fourth tackles with Ifedi and James. How do you think everybody handled all of that?
Yeah, we battled, and we knew Mary Kay coming down here that they were going to have to battle, and in the run game battle and the pass game battle, because that's a very good front. I mean, there's some very, very good players up front. So, again, I just go back to it wasn't pretty all the time. Doesn't have to be. It just has to be a team committed to getting better.
Kevin, the second come up for quarterback sneak and Ford hit the
Yeah.
run. Is that called at the line or in the huddle?
Yeah, I don't want to get into specifics, but we call the plays from the sideline.
With Dante Foreman, I don't think he had a carry in the opener.
Mhm.
And he comes out, starts, and gets a bunch early.
Yeah, I did a poor job of getting him in there in that first game. He runs hard. He's good in the pass game, understands what we're doing. So I just need to do a better job. And then Deuce does a really nice job on game day of getting those guys in and out. So nothing more than just I wanted to get him going.
What do you say to him about that offensive face mask? You wanted
I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet. That was. I'm sure it was no fun for our fans to watch. It wasn't fun from my vantage point either. Going backwards like that was insane. Yeah, I'd have to look at it, but sounds like he got his hand stuck in there. He's trying. He's running hard. We'll try to correct that.
Any idea what's going on with Cooper with another drop?
No, Coop's a pro. He'll be just fine.
How about Jerry Judy? It seems like Deshaun and Jerry are starting to heat up together a little bit.
Yeah, I thought Jerry had some really nice moments down the field, especially made some big plays when we needed it. But I really feel with everybody there's room to grow. I really think we can get better.
Kevin, you've been 1-1 every year of your time here with the Browns to start a season.
Really.
But just what does it say about your guys' ability to, even after a tough loss like last week, be able to bounce back in the way you kind of keep on the straight and narrow?
Yeah, you can only get one each week. So got on the airplane, figured we could get one this week if we played good football.
Is there a sense of relief to get that first one out of the way?
Got a game next week, Scott. And that's the point of this whole thing. This NFL, this is hard. This is a hard league, and there's tough games every single week. We have to continue to get better and trying to get one at home next week.
What do you attribute Watson's second half to? He seemed to have trouble moving the ball.
I think we had trouble. I wouldn't say the quarterback had trouble. We had trouble. So I got to look at what I can do better to give those guys an opportunity to go move the ball.
Can you describe just how tense that was throughout that whole weird last period all the way through the Hail Mary?
Yeah, that was one I won't forget, Mary Kay. Just the different things that came up. A safety, an onside kick after a safety, just some very strange things. But I thought the team handled them well. Obviously not ideal to be whatever it was, 4th and 26. Wasn't ideal in some of those situations we put ourselves in. But I thought the guys battled like crazy.
Good.
Okay, thank you guys. Thanks.